All right, playing the Scolia computer, race to 3, working on a couple things here. Maybe your feedback would be helpful. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my follow through. I think my injury is over, at least the healing process is done, and I should be throwing a lot better than I am. So what's going on here? On the Scolia, this personalized bot averages 72. Not really a big deal, but yeah, here we go. Okay, some people have said, hey, record yourself throwing in front of yourself so you can see what it looks like. Here we go.
$45. $140.
Well, I think we had a couple good throws there.
41. $60.
Those seem to be straight. They were straight. This is not about a win or loss here. This is about
41.
a training video for myself to see how my follow through is. Now that first one, I'm right there on the wire, so that's not a terrible throw, but I'm still fading to the right a little bit. And in this game, it is millimeters, isn't it?
$100.
I'm trying to slow down too. And if you want to get in my mind here, I'm really trying to channel a little bit of Phil Taylor
118.
with this. I'm just channeling what I see him throw.
$60.
He doesn't have an out.
$140. You require 58. Game shot.
So, how was the follow through? That was actually pretty good. Score-wise, let me know in the comments below. Serious about getting better at darts? I've got something exciting to share with you. The Darts Dominator Training Course, my go-to guide for both beginner and seasoned darts players on mastering focus, accuracy, and confidence at the dartboard. I've included over 6 hours of hands-on video lessons, practice routines, coaching sessions, and more. I personally walk you through everything from nailing your mental game to improving your throw and getting ready for tournament play. There's a link below with more details, but if you stay to the end, I'll go even deeper about what's inside.
$81.
Small fade to the right. Again, millimeters.
$85.
Let me help the computer.
60. $140. $121.
Had a lot of room there on the red, but just missed it.
100.
Deep breaths.
$60. 30. 43.
Again, look how close I am. Just need to be a little bit over.
41. You require 136. 60.
I'm trying to get here, but I dropped it. It is what it is, right?
81. You require 76. 36. 21. You require 40. 'Game shot. $60. 140. 60. 45.
I was just, is in my head to try to avoid those two darts. All right, reset.
26. 41.
All right. Okay.
60. 43.
All right, we got some bad throws there. Let's get back into it.
140. 100.
Last one was a little high. Just trying to avoid it, but we're back on track. Okay. Okay.
55.
We have an out.
You require 132. 82. 'Game shot.
Whoa. Okay. A little fast,
85.
but decent grouping. The goal is the
60.
follow through. The goal is the follow through here. Last one was decent, but when you hit a 1.
41.
Okay.
24. 140.
Channeling Phil Taylor there. A little slower each setup.
45.
I can take half a second. Come on, let's do it again.
26.
Okay. Come on now. I was channeling my
60.
Dave Erickson there.
$60.
Probably should have gone to 19.
60. You require 149.
Oh my.
87.
He's got that trip 20.
45.
Now we got 6 darts at least.
You require 62.
That was my Phil Taylor right
Game
there.
shot.
All right, tell me, what did you notice in my follow-throughs? Anything different? Did you recognize? Because I'm going to look back and watch this and see how the darts land compared to how the extension was. And that's why I shot myself front-facing, so I can see that extension. Some people are saying, you know, whether you are throwing this way, that way, your hand is not, your wrist isn't flicking forward, are you short stroking it? Because people will go like this, you know, they'll go like this, or they'll extend the elbow and it goes all the way down. And some people, I've done this before, I'll throw it good, the next one, it'll be short because I'm trying to touch it, trying to throw a little touch pass. So I think, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like for my own training purposes, is the follow through correct? What am I doing? What are you doing when you watch yourself? And I think maybe the pacing will be something I take from this. I like to be, I'm a rhythm thrower, so I like to, whoom, whoom. There's not much stopping because I just set and throw through it. But this one, there's a definite hold and then throw, hold, then throw. Sometimes it was a slight break, but I think that might be something helpful. Again, I think I'm better now, and I'm not fading into the 111 as much as I used to. But let's take a look at this. So let me take the darts out. Look at these stats. This is what the Scolia is offering now. There's even a scoring here showing, what is this? This is like the triples, isn't it? This is how many darts you threw between 0 and 40. I had just one that was below 40, so there must have been something terrible there. But 9 of my darts in this next column were between 41 and 60. I had 0 between 61 and 80, and I had 5 visits that were between 81 and 100, 4 visits that were between 101 and 140, and nothing above 140. That's a new stat that the Scolia has for you, and my average 72. I like that. Check out 50%, I like that. First 9, 86, I like that as well. Score history compared to the computer of those 4 legs. This is how I ended and where the other person was, but the throw analysis and these details are so great. I want to zoom into my mind. You can see that I'm still above and below the triple 20. And I need to drop that down a little bit. I'm trying to get a little, that's not bad. I'll take that for the overall all legs on where I'm throwing the clusters. Not a lot fading far left and far right. And I think when you look at your own throw, if you're able to look at stats like this in the Scolia, you can see what are your tendencies. Are you a person who's throwing a lot to the right, center right, center right? Is the cluster center to the right, or is it a nice center cluster, or a vertical throw? If you're vertical throw, then I think you're in a good spot. But if you're going left and right, little army darts, left, right, then you really need to concentrate on that extension and then making sure it's consistent. And that's what I'm trying to work on as well. Reminding myself that every throw needs to be all the way through and not some of these short ones. It needs to be extended. The arm needs to be extended. Same throw over. My hand looks different in some of these shots. You know, it's like this, and I'll need to look at that afterwards. But you use these videos for yourself as training. What are you doing? Are you watching yourself? Record yourself. Anybody I coach, record yourself. A lot of things can be revealed in just a matter of 2 or 3 visits. Like, that's what's going on. That's what I look like. What's my balance at the line? What's my lean? If you were to, superimpose the shots, if you could do that, are you in the same position every time? Little things that can identify your weak spots and your strengths. When you do have that snap, are you hitting what you want to hit? If you hit that triple 20, what did that throw look like? Again, I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but you can get really deep in the weeds, not only with the stats from the computer, but also analyzing yourself to narrow it down where might be a weak spot and then focus on that one weak spot. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do some new videos at least once a week. Now that I'm back into it, the arms feeling a little bit better. Yeah. All right. Throw them straight, throw them often. Adios. Believe it or not, you are on the verge of taking your darts game to the next level. I wish I had this when I started. The Darts Dominator training course is built with one purpose: to get you results. With over 6 hours of video content and a skillfully crafted step-by-step system, this course is your fast track to becoming the player you know you can be. So here's what's inside. Mental mastery. It's not just about technique, it's about mindset. Master elite mental strategies like visualization, pre-throw rituals to stay calm, focused, and in control from the first throw to the last. This is the area where you'll overcome nerves and build your confidence. Next, pinpoint accuracy. Frustrated by missed shots? I know the feeling. The accuracy section dives into grip, stance, targeting, and follow through with video guided drills that make every throw count. With targeted exercises that build muscle memory and consistency, you'll see your averages improve big time. Tournament readiness. This section is packed with tips on managing tournament pressure, preparing mentally, and performing when it counts. You'll know how to tackle game day nerves and walking in feeling focused and prepared. Finally, effective and proven practice routines. Stop wasting time with random throws. Practice with real purpose. My structured routines help you pinpoint weak spots, track progress, and build consistency. Whether you have 15 minutes or an hour, these routines are designed to make every practice session count. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, this course offers step-by-step guidance for all levels. If you're committed to leveling up, the Darts Dominator training course provides every tool and technique you need to make that leap. All this for less than a bar tab. Download the course today and watch those averages and victories go up.